Alrighty, special thank you to the people who support this channel and viewers like you. You know who I am, ETTemplar, Supreme Misfit Professional Dipshit. And in this first clip, we were looking at some TikTok cringe. And of course, if you ever see a clip with the TikTok watermark on it, you know you are in for some bullshit. So let's hop in, shall we? Oh, this one's already gonna be doozy.
A police officer just sexually harassed me at the gym. As one does, of course. He was doing chest flies. I was standing in front of him and I was respecting him in his fucking space and wanted him to be able to see his form. So I kept moving out of the way so that he could see himself in the mirror. And after I did this twice, he stops me and he's like, yeah, it's okay. I may just be a dirty old man. Here it comes. But I almost don't mind if you're standing in front of me while I do this.
It was a joke and a compliment, dumbass. Look, and later she's going to say she hates men, right? So my question to this woman is, then why aren't you going to, I'm pretty sure they have all, like, female gyms, right? All women gyms. Or you could work out at home? But then again, these are people who don't want solutions, they want problems.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always!
So they can do dumb shit like this and get views, get a whole bunch of dumbasses, simps, and feminists on there to be like, oh, you go, girl. And it literally, it's like that clip. I want problem. I don't want solutions. I want problems, always. It's the average TikToker.
And I did what we all do as women when we get comments like that. I just went, ha ha ha. Turned around and I was like, fuck, I hate men. And then I was really pissed.
Fuck, I hate men.
And went to turn around to tell him, like, this is not okay, and here is why. And he was gone. I got a Good Life associate, told her, and she wanted to see where it happened so that she could find it on camera, because I was like, fuck, I don't want to come back here with this dude.
What the fuck is a Good Life associate?
Like, I'm uncomfortable as shit right now. He was there. I was like, oh, this is him. Confronted him. And then, when I told him that was not okay, you made me feel uncomfortable.
You know, also, when I see a woman with a shitload of tattoos like this, they're screaming for, like, attention. Oh, notice me, notice me. I got all these tattoos, and I, that lady, with what the fuck you're wearing, you almost have your tits hanging out. You probably got tight yoga pants, a little bit of decorum. So, like, act accordingly. I'm not saying, like, all women should wear a hijab and shit. I would say have a little bit of decorum, especially if you're going to a gym. But then again, the reason for this is this TikTok watermark right here. Again, women who don't want problems, women who make big things out of nothing. There's solutions to these fucking problems. But again, we're just talking in circles at this point.
He was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, like, this is not cool. It's not okay. Then he tells me, I actually rescind my apology. Anyway, here's the...
Yeah, because you're probably more than likely a woman who demands attention from the opposite sex. That's why you almost got your tits hanging out wearing tight yoga shorts and you're fucking around in the gym. It's probably more than likely. And you got your attention, but it wasn't the attention from the hot Chad you wanted. It's the attention from some Toronto cop. And now you posted this TikTok video making you look like an absolute fucking dumbass, but...
Video. And I kept moving out of the way. Oh, that's him. Ew.
So you went back the next day to harass this guy after this incident happened? Is that what you're saying? So let me get this right. You get sexually harassed, and you go back to the same gym wanting more. So clearly, it wasn't uncomfortable enough for you to leave that gym, go to all women's gym, or find another fucking gym. So this is where this is horseshit. This is fake. This is faux drama. Again, for likes and click on TikToker, but TikTok. But then again, it's what these people do because they're shallow fucking people.
Oh, fuck off. No. I don't give a shit. It's inappropriate. I don't appreciate it, and it made me feel fucking uncomfortable. This is a place where I come to feel fucking safe.
You should be
Oh, I should be.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know. And you made me
listen.
feel unsafe. I don't fucking appreciate it.
Then if you don't appreciate it, it makes you feel unfucking safe. Why did you go back to the scene of the crime where you were sexually harassed?
That. And for me to have to go, no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm fucking autistic. This is my
You're not autistic. Shut the fuck up.
fucking safe space. I come here to fucking lift, and you're fucking disgusting as I'm moving out of the way so you can see yourself in the fucking mirror. Fuck you.
Wow.
Well, what?
I rescind my apologies. You're nuts.
Clearly, and she is in fact nuts. But this is why I would never go to a gym as a dude, because there's fucking women like this that are looking to create a scene, to cause drama, because apparently get some attention, likes, and views on TikTok or YouTube or where the fuck these attention whores like post this shit. Again, these are probably mostly broken women who don't really have good relationships. This is just me assuming shit here. Probably have daddy issues, and they have to do this shit for one, attention. And again, they're just shallow individuals. I'd be calling this out if it was the same thing. If there was a dude wearing a banana hammock, right? Or had his like cock in like tight pants where you could see the outline, and if he was complaining, you know, with a tight shirt, and he was complaining about harassment, doing the same thing, I'd call it out the same. So this isn't exactly sexism here. It's me calling out just TikTok trash. And that's why I don't have a TikTok account, because it's more than likely 9 times out of 10 this shit, or like brain dead mind virus, leftist Marxism horse shit. But there's our first clip. A woman who's trying to climb the metrics, trying to make money off of creating faux drama out of faux sexual assault, taking away from the very real instances of sexual assault and abuse or sexual harassment, because she is so fucking important to the world and everywhere that not only does she go back to the scene of the crime, but she records this second altercation instead of going to the police if this was in fact sexual harassment or whatever, or an issue. Right. So, which leads me to the credence of the story being absolute horseshit to begin with, because if it was a real instance or circumstance, you'd go to the police, you'd handle it, you wouldn't be posting it on TikTok for the world to see. But then again, these are shallow, characterless people who again, just live life through seeking metrics, views, and attention through fucking TikTok. And it's sad. This woman definitely, I will end in closing this, Laura, she definitely deserves more out of life than being a gym floozy who makes molehills out of anthills, or makes mountains out of anthills, however that works. Anyways, next clip. So the second one is a clip from Kino Casino, and my opinion's not going to be what people think on this one. By all means, I think their show is fucking funny, so don't shit on me yet. But here we go.
Guys, we are live right now.
Guys, happening. Aaron M. Holte is about to fight Ethan Ralph in the next 20 minutes or so.
Ralph's supposed to be there in 10 minutes.
He's been given the address. He's supposed to be there in 10 minutes.
We're live right now.
He's there. We're live right now.
First off, if anyone believes that the Ethan Ralph is going to show up to a fight anywhere, it's bullshit. He's already had a history of being ambushed once. And do you really think a man, let's set aside the Ethan Ralph instance for a reason, okay? So let's say I threatened to fight someone and someone gave me an address. Would I really show up to that address without intel or knowing where this place is, or without knowing the person who I'm about to fight? Like, let's say if you were dumb enough to threaten to someone fight and they send you a location, all right, come and fight me. Would you really show up there? There's not an idiot in this world that would agree to that unless they knew the person they're fighting, unless they knew the area or knew the situation beforehand, and if they knew it was actually, in fact, real honest-to-God gentleman on gentleman like fisticuffs. No. So the fact that PPP and Andy thought that Ethan Ralph was actually going to show up kind of shows that they're kind of mentally retarded. Let alone anyone. And even I bought into this a little bit. I was like, oh, wow, that's going to be cool. It's going to show up and fight. But then, you know, in reality, Ethan Ralph is a guy who's not going to actually fight anyone unless if there's something in it for him, like $3,000 or $1,000 a minute. Basically, the moral of the story is internet tough guy says shit. People are surprised he doesn't. They call him out and say he's a bitch, which justifiably so. You say you're going to fight someone and not show up, but then again, in the very real sense of it, you have to put yourself in the shoes of, wow, I'm stupid, I can't believe I just said that, and am I really going to show up to a location where I could be possibly ambushed, assaulted with weapons, and or shot? So a little bit of common sense here, but We're talking about the sector to which there is none, and people don't figure out, it's the content of character of Ethan Ralph's character. Like, he's not going to show up willy-nilly and fight someone. Or if he was to fight, it would be an ambush or a cowardly assault, like Cog and Dan kind of situation, where he, if he had the edge, he would probably jump someone. But in reality, there's never going to be a fight within the sector ever again. Ethan Ralph is a new Tonkasaw for not showing up. But then again, within the sector, none of these people are actually ever going to start fight or do a Knoxville 2.0, because everyone in the sector is bitches and no one is really ever going to fight anything. And when they put up money, I think someone said they were going to put up $25,000 to fight someone one time. It's like, or they wanted $25,000 to fight. I don't know if that was Ethan Ralph, Cog, or someone, but someone said, maybe it's Andy Worski or maybe it was Andy Worski said to put up 25,000. Like, who in their right mind is going to put up 25,000 for a fight when you're only going to last like 13 and 14 seconds in a boxing match anyway, right? It's stupid, it's asinine. And anyone who talks about fighting in the sector without actually putting up money and setting up an event, they're full of shit. And of course, that would cost more money and more brain cells and intellect to actually put something together than what the sector can master together in collective IQ. Let's be fair. Is there any more of this clip, or was that it?
Click. You gotta get over here now.
Click.
So an Ottawa.
Yeah. Next clip. So this one is a very real thing that Nancy Pelosi said live on fucking PBS. Get a load of this.
We know we're different from the presidential. We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win.
Well, I mean, you didn't need to state that you're cold-blooded, because, I mean, we know your political track record. We know your party. Mostly demonically possessed evil people who are for the sacrificing of the unborn to Baal. Let's not split hairs with this. Them pretending to be about its like reproductive rights or like women's health care. That's the bullshit excuse. Okay, and that's going to be a controversial opinion for some, but yeah, we know you're heartless, coldless people, because you also want to flood our country with murderers, insane people, and terrorists from overseas in the Middle East. So that she didn't need to state, but it's a little weird how she mentions the reptilian shit, isn't it?
We know we're different from the presidential. We're very discreet.
Not really discreet, because your evil's pretty well pronounced. You'd have to be blind, deaf, and dumb not to see the straight-up evil that your party perpetuates, not only upon the American people, but just the world in general.
Reptilian, cold-blooded, these are the races we have to win. Others are winning the whole country. 10.
Others are winning the whole country? What the fuck is she on?
Others are winning the whole country. 10.
I don't know what kind of esoteric shit she meant by that in the end there. That's a little spooky. So obviously Nancy Pelosi is either coming down off cocaine or a vodka run or something, but she literally comes out here and speaks the blatant truth to your face. But yeah, I'm gonna call it out right now. Again, going to be an incendiary opinion, but it seems to me that the majority of the Democratic Party and leftism in general is either at the very worst, communist, Marxist, at the minimum worst, maximum worst, legitimately demonic entities. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to call it when I see it. When your party is for the open, like, murder of the innocent, and not only of children, But the trafficking of children that we've seen from the border and cartel groups, trafficking children to God knows where else, to God knows whom, and the exploitation of women, we know that there's elements, not all Democrats are evil, but there's a good chunk of just cancerous evil within the Democratic Party, and some in the Republican too, is fair. Like, I'll be honest here, there's a little bit there. But when your whole party, like, it's just quite evident and blatant to me, the stench of like blatant evil that's in your face with this clip should concern anybody. And God help us if Kamala Harris and Walz gets elected. Not only will you suffer economically, but you will suffer in ways to which you couldn't even possibly imagine. Because these are the people who I believe are literally demonic possessed and infested with evil. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe, leave a thumbs down and say I'm a crazy fringe radical in the comments. I don't care. I'm just calling it how I see it. And that's what I see with the majority of the Democratic Party. So with that, hopefully you found this video entertaining with these clips. I'm going to try and make longer form content with multiple clips. Hopefully it's more entertaining, more interesting, more engaging. And until then, we're going to keep throwing just shit at the wall like spaghetti and seeing what sticks. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. God bless. Stay happy, stay healthy. And who you vote for has consequences. Just keep that in mind. I'm not going to say any more. But I don't know. When a party, I think a few years ago, do you remember when Democrats booed God at their national convention? That should cue you into as to whom and what master they serve. Anyways, see you next time.